La 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 la. All right, guys, I have an unfortunate update. As you can see, there are tools everywhere. Okay, so the batteries went weak because we were cranking the truck so much when we had done the fuel pump, and they went bad. But luckily, we just put new batteries in this truck about 1.5 years ago, so we took them right back to AutoZone, and we got 2 new ones covered under warranty. So that's the good news. The bad news is that the IPR is bad, which is not fun to replace, but we're doing it because we gotta do it. Anyways, I just took the FICM out and moved this bad boy, and Andrew's a little upset, which is understandable because it is frustrating. So he's inside the garage right now looking at how much he wants to pay for shipping, either $75 to get it here by tomorrow, or he can pay $9 and it'll be here sometime between 5 and 15 days from now. But I'm trying to make things a little easier on him, so I am trying to gain access to it by taking the FICM out and taking anything else out that we need. Hopefully it goes well. It's really far back there, so this is not gonna be super fun, and it is what it is. Okay, so basically, Andrew found the part, not the part, I keep saying part. The IPR screen can be cleaned. If it's broken, it has to be replaced, but we don't know if it's broken or if it just needs to be cleaned. So we're not getting the part until we know we need it or not, but there's a special socket that you have to use to get it out, and Andrew just ordered one. He found one on Amazon for like, how much, 15 bucks? We're ordering one of those. It should be here hopefully tomorrow. And also the tool that he ordered actually comes with another screen. So maybe we won't even have to buy another part. We'll see. But we're just gonna get access to it today, access to it. And then when the part comes in tomorrow, we should be able to pull it out of there, so. All right, Andrew's working on taking the intake out. This piece right here specifically. Once we get that off, there should be a little bit more room. I unhooked this and kind of scooched it because it was originally like tucked under here. We're just trying to get as much room as possible to get in there.
It's still connected, you have your wiring.
So to reiterate what you just said, all of the aftermarket stuff makes it easier to work on?
Yeah. Take this.
I put mine in my little pouch up here. So we're just making sure that we can get to it, and then we can
put this back here, dude?
Because they hate us.
Yeah, for real.
But we're just trying to make sure we have access to it, and then tomorrow we'll take it out when we get the socket. Right, honey?
Hopefully.
We were supposed to be working on the shed this weekend, but because we kind of just lost our drywall picking up truck, we're gonna have to do this before we can do anything with the shed, so hopefully we can get this done. I'm just hoping that the screen's not ripped or whatever, that way
If it is, it's not a big deal. If the screen's ripped, I can fix it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you just take it off and put a new one on.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, it's right fucking there.
It's right there? Okay. Andrew told me that when he bought this truck, he had told himself that if the IPR ever went bad, that he would pay someone else to do it because it's not fun. And I was like, no, we're doing it. And then I just started taking the FICM off and taking things apart, and I'm like, we're doing it. And it's really not that bad. I mean, look, we've already got all this stuff off, and it's,
yeah,
all we gotta do is the part.
It's in such a terrible location.
Agreed, but it's not impossible, and we can figure it out, and yeah, we're tinkerers, so we got it. I'm not worried. At this point, all we have to do is take it out and then either clean it or replace it, the screen, and then put it back in. So, I mean, if we had it and we didn't have to order the part, we'd like be done within a couple hours. Hey, you know what? We are capable because we did your, 2 injectors in the matter of a day or something like that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
We did an injector job the day before I shipped out for the Air Force.
Yeah, and that morning before
and it
you
worked
left.
For like a month.
Yeah, it did work, and then the morning before you left, you did an oil change on it too, remember?
Yeah.
So we got this. Of all people, we got it.
Well, hopefully this is the fix. I mean, based off of the numbers and everything, it's telling me that it needs a new IPR or the IPR is messed up.
So because the batteries weren't cranking very high, not to get too specific, but basically if the batteries are low and it's not like cranking like it should be, then the IPR can max out and read 85, which is like a false reading basically. So that's why we put the new batteries in it, to be basically to verify if the IPR was actually bad or not. And now with brand new batteries in it, the IPR is still reading 85%, so it's maxing out, which means it's junk. And Technically, it could also mean that the H-pop is bad, but it's not. We don't think it's the H-pop. If it is, yeah, we're not. Yeah, if it is the high pressure oil pump, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna do this because we are capable of doing this. Hey, it benefits us. We get to make another Tinker Time video.
This isn't one I wanted to make.
I'm sorry, honey. All right, little update on the Ranger. Andrew tinted the windows and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, this one's all messed up because there's a bunch of crap on the inside of the window.
Yeah, but that's a Windows fault, not your fault.
Yeah. I could have taken like maybe a razor blade or something or a clay bar and gotten it, but I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, also, here. We couldn't open it with this before. Andrew fixed it. I used to have to roll down the window and go from the outside, but Andrew fixed it. Good job, honey.
Yeah.
It was, what, a cable or something?
Yeah, the cable had to be done up. Well, I put the new one in and it still wasn't working, and then I had to like cut a different slot in the part that it set into the handle.
Gotcha. Well, you did great. Did a super good job. Oh, and then also, this used to stay open, and then Andrew 3D printed. He 3D printed this little hook. So now it actually shuts. Yeah, and then little update on the orange truck. So for the orange truck, the real update is honestly, it needs a master cylinder, a brake booster, and it needs new tires, and it's gonna need new rims. Because here's the thing. I love these rims. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're beautiful, amazing. I love everything about them. But they're 16.5 rims, and they don't make those anymore. So I'm either gonna have to go to a 16 or a 17, and I'm gonna have to get a new rim in order to get new tires, because apparently the only other tires I can get for a 16.5 are Super Swampers, and I don't want those for so many obvious reasons. No, I don't. We don't want that. But anyway, so that's kind of the dilemma on the truck right now, is new tires and then obviously fixing the brake problem. And then obviously the interior needs to have some things done to it, but whatever. That's a future Chris problem. That's not like a drivability issue. But my biggest thing is that I hate modern rims. Like, I don't even know what year those rims became a thing. Maybe this truck's an 89, but those aren't original, obviously. I think those are like 90s rims, maybe. My dad would know. But I like these rims, and I hate all modern rims. I think they look really ugly. They at least would look really ugly on this truck, and I like that these rims are like aluminum and black, because all of the tires, or all of the rims that I can find now that are two colors, look really ugly, and like the style's horrific and would look horrendous on this truck. So I think I'm just gonna end up going with like chrome rims. I thought about black, but black would be a little overbearing, so I think I'm gonna go with chrome. And I haven't decided what yet, and also they're expensive. And we have an endless amount of projects going on right now, so this is kind of, that's like a future problem. Like, I love this truck and it's so close to just being like on the road, but the Super Duty needs to run. That's like a daily truck that needs to run, so obviously that needs to be fixed. And then the shed, my business, we're like, that's our biggest project right now. So truck is number 1, this is number 2, and then the orange truck is honestly number 3 on the back burner. So what are you doing? Andrew's like opening my doors and stuff. But she's so pretty and I can't wait to drive her. But yeah, the brakes are really rough and they really need to be fixed because they're leaking so bad. Oh, and then next Andrew's gonna do the tint on this truck because it's very old tint. Like, you can see. Squishy.
It's really not that bad.
You can see how bad it is.
The back window needs to be done, but I wouldn't mess with the sides.
Yeah, the side windows are probably fine, but the back window is like horrendous. Like, you can see like all, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but all the bubbles and the lines and everything. It's pretty rough. It really needs to be done.
3 days later.
Andrew spray painted the front, what is this called? The grill. Would this be considered, what's this, Andrew?
I don't know.
Andrew spray painted this, basically, and it looks nice, and he went around and touched up some other things. If you've looked at any of our previous videos, it's been all like chipped and cruppy? Chipped and ugly there, I guess, and Andrew went around and spray painted a couple things with some Rust-Oleum, like this fiberglass here. Now it's a little less obvious, but, you know, just little touches. But anyway, it is about, is it 3 days later? 2 days later?
3.
It's 3 days later, and it is also 4 p.m. and show it. That came in today, about 20 minutes ago. And so we are trying to get this done. Don't do anything exciting without me.
Okay.
Here you go. A light for the light of my life. If only he felt the same.
Shut up, asshole.
In the video you watched of the guy, did he just use a ratchet and the socket?
I don't remember.
You guys see that dent in Andrew's hair? That's from his headphones he was playing video games
Hey,
earlier.
calm down.
A very limited amount of space down here.
Do you need a smaller ratchet?
Yeah, I mean, something smaller could help. I don't think we have anything much smaller.
You
That's
could do
this
you could
size.
yeah, I was gonna say you could do an adapter
Okay.
from that to a quarter and then use a smaller ratchet.
Yeah, that might be the trick. There's no other way to come at this. I think maybe doing the smaller ratchet idea might help.
Okay.
I forgot Chris had this one. It's perfect. Maybe.
It's my little midget ratchet.
Midget.
Oh, sorry, that's not politically correct, I guess. It's my little people ratchet. Just so you guys can see, that right there is what we're trying to get to. So there's like very minimal amount of space back there, trying to reach that. Sorry, I say we lightly. This is Andrew. I am moral support.
Are you starting to understand why I said I would never do this job?
Yeah, I knew from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. We're recording it there 8 times.
I know. So basically, I just gave Andrew an idea and it worked. Right? Is that not what just happened?
Yes, indeed.
Once in a blue moon, I have a good idea.
Whoa, I forgot how long it is.
Yay.
Oh, wow. That's why.
Why does it look like a hippie sign?
Holy crap. I need
Well-
to take a picture of this and send it to Austin.
That explains a few things.
Well, that's why the truck won't start.
Yeah. And are you now happy that your wife convinced you to just do this instead of paying someone bajillions to do it for us?
Yeah, holy crap, dude. That's insane.
That's so bad.
That's
So bad.
I've seen photos of the screen getting hurt like this before. I've actually never seen it like this, though. That's crazy.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, cool.
Let's swap that bad boy out and get her back in, get the truck running.
Yeah, let's try, I guess. But seeing the way Ron cleaned his makes me want to do that.
I don't think it'll hurt.
Yeah, I don't have any of that cleaner, though.
We obviously want to make sure that we do this the right way the first time. So we watched a Diesel Tech Ron video and he showed a way to clean it. So we are probably going to do that, clean it.
Yeah, it needs to be clean.
For the screen where we bought it, we were looking at the reviews and one guy specifically said that there is a specific order to install the seals. And I was hoping in Ron's video that it would show that, but it didn't because he only replaced the screen because his O-rings and everything were fine. But one of ours is very clearly melted or blown or whatever. So yeah, we want to do this the right way. Okay, I think we've come across our problem. The seals that came, if you can see those, the seals that came with our kit are both round, and on the IPR this is a sensor, right?
Yeah, it's the IPR sensor.
Yeah, on the IPR there is, I don't know if you can tell, but the first one here is round and the second one is square. And we don't have the square one, so that's a problem. But Diesel Tech Ron did this thing where he used a bolt and like pushed down and then sprayed some hooky dookie in there to clean it out. And we don't have any hooky dookie to spray in there, so we're gonna have to run to the store to get some of that anyway. So basically we're probably making a trip to AutoZone. Hey Ryan, can you look up a part number for me to see if you have it in stock?
Sure, what you got?
It is 904-415.
I don't have it at this location. Thanks, Sean O'Reilly's not
Hey, can you look up a number for me to see if you guys have it in stock? 904-415.
The Dormino E-Solutions fuel injection pressure regulator seal kit
Yes, sir.
says I should have one.
Okay, would you by chance be able to like lay hands on it and set it aside for us, because we're gonna head on our way and just pick it up from you. I just want to be sure you guys do have it. Okay, so here's the thing. We are closing up the white truck and we're gonna run to O'Reilly's and get the stuff that we need, but the sun is really going down, so this is gonna be probably a fix the part today and then put it in tomorrow kind of thing.
Yeah, because there's just a lot more to put back together that would be really annoying in the dark.
Yeah, and as nice, like it's South Carolina, it's starting to get warm, but it still gets really cold once the sun goes down. So it was 68 today and it's like much less than that now, so.
Yeah, it's already feels like 55.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that one. And then the light.
Chris is teaching me how to use the camera.
Yeah, and then the light turns on, and then do you know how to flip it out?
Like that.
Here you go, just like that.
What's up, guys? Chris is, there's two things that happen once a month with Chris. You know one of them, and this is the other. She decides to be a girl for a day and do her nails.
You came home earlier than I thought you would, so you're catching me at the tail end here.
I thought I sent you a text saying I think I should get out on time.
Yeah, but I don't know what on time means.
We should. Alright, so in case you forgot, what we're dealing with is the screen. The screen on the IPR has a big hole, and you can see where that's reflecting right there. Chris and I stopped by O'Reilly's the other day, just kind of where we left off, and we got a better screen and O-ring kit because we needed this specific O-ring right here that's more squared off. Okay, so the video that Diesel Tech Ron made, what he did is he took his sensor and a bolt, and if this slides in here, you can depress it so it kind of opens it up. And then what he did was just take some cleaner and spray it in the holes around the edges here, and that helped to clean out a bunch of junk. So we're gonna try that out. Trying not to spray it super hard and give it more just straight liquid. It's really not much coming out. Well, I think I might have gotten it out. I decided to swap out that microfiber for this paper towel, so it'll be a little easier to see stuff. We're gonna try this again. It looked like so far just some like little pieces of this metal O-ring were just coming off, but I really want to see if there's any gunk in there. Well, it looks pretty clean to me now. There used to be a little like metal shaving. I think it was maybe a piece of the broken filter that was kind of caught in the sensor where it depresses. But I think it's good now. So now I'm gonna remove these O-rings with this little pick tool. And yeah, this square one is real beat up. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's had a long life. Holy cow. Okay, it's almost there. It didn't really snap on like I expected there to be like an audible click or anything, but it didn't. I'm gonna push down on it a little bit more and make sure it's good, but that's how you repair your sensor screen. This from O'Reilly's, it's just Dorman. I think it was like 37 bucks. It beats buying a new sensor because these new sensors are, I think I saw them anywhere between $250 to like $300. Okay, so now we've got our IPR sensor, our fancy socket, and our little ratchet. And I'm gonna try to go back there. I was smart and I put a towel down for my knees because last time they were killing me trying to get up here. Okay. We're gonna attempt to put the sensor back in now. Okay. It's in the hole. Ha ha ha. Now I'm spinning it on. Alright. We're gonna get in there with our handy dandy socket.
It feels great out here, Andrew. You look hilarious.
Hey!
The socks and the shorts bent over, you look great.
Uh-huh.
Dad, say hi to the vlog.
Andrew vlogging.
Yep.
Hi, vlog.
How's it going? You got it back in? What's the
Yeah,
update?
I got it back in. I'm putting the connector back on right now.
All right, what bracket are you putting on?
So this, if this truck was stock, it would matter more.
Oh.
But it really doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna put this back on. I believe he just goes right there. I think it's like that.
What does it do? Do you have to have it on?
It really doesn't do anything. Except act as a ground point, kind of.
It's gonna be a 10 or a 12. You wanna stay here? I'll go grab you one.
Yeah,
Okay. We're going on a trip. All right, well, I took a tumble. One pick'em, sir.
Thanks.
All right, we're on our last 2 steps.
We're putting the battery on.
Step 1, putting the battery on. Step 2, praying to our Lord and Savior that the truck starts. Moment of truth.